everybody, I am here today with a new challenge. We are doing YouTube hops once a month with where we try and use up some of our stash, and we're calling it Stash Bash Challenge. And I am joining 5 other friends today, so be sure to look in the comments and follow the link to go to the next video, which is my friend Caddy. And also make sure to check out the other ladies. I'm going to create a playlist with them and you can see all of them. So I decided to take on the sticker stash challenge and narrow it down to letter stickers. And so I pulled out some old Bella Boulevard stickers, and I decided to base my layout on the quote, "When it rains, look for rainbows, and when it's night, look for stars." And I just did the first part. But I've 2017 so far has kind of presented lots of little challenges in life for me, and I have been getting frustrated and annoyed and discouraged, and so instead of focusing on those, I decided to focus on the good things, which is my awesome little family, and so I decided a layout was due and focusing on that. So in this, I am using a rainbow variety of letter stickers. I'm putting one of each color in a little area on the layout, and I'm just going to fill the whole thing with all the different colors of the rainbow. And as you can see, I'm using a ton of stickers. It actually ends up using quite a bit. But one thing I did realize is that I didn't have a good purple one, and I didn't have a good royal blue one that I wanted. So I am using my La Plume brush markers from SRM Stickers and coloring in some white stickers that are also from Bella Boulevard. They have a cardstock texture to them, so they color and it sticks. They're nice and matte, and so this was a really easy solution to not having the color that I liked. Wish I would have thought of it a long time ago. Nonetheless, it was a good way to use up a whole bunch of white stickers and have the colors that I wanted. So I end up filling up the whole background, a whole 12 by 12 background with these letter stickers. And you're going to see a lot of that gets covered up, but I wasn't really worried. I'm trying to use up stash. These are older letter stickers. They're already losing their stick. And so I didn't, I'm not worried about if I'm wasting them. I'm having fun playing with the technique. So yes, some of them are going to end up being useless, but that's okay in this case. What I was using is, one was a red sheet, and then there was an orange and yellow sheet, and then you can see that green sheet there has 2 different shades of green, and then the white sheet with the blue and purples. And I nearly used every last bit of all these stickers. The only thing I didn't use was that light green, and that's because I wasn't using that at all. But I used all my dark green stickers and just filled the whole page up. Now, to calm things down a little bit, you can see the end result of filling that whole page up is super busy, and the quote is just drowning there. So I'm going to do a few things to change that. I wasn't happy with where it was ending up, and so you know how that goes. Sometimes you have a vision in your head and it doesn't quite play out exactly how you were thinking it would. So I am adding a black strip of cardstock there, and that's going to be the base for my photos. But then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to just start taking some letter stickers off. The concept I'm playing with here, I'm sure you've probably heard it, they talk about it in fashion a lot, is, put on so much of something and then take 2 off or whatever. So in this case, I am putting on a bunch of letter stickers and then taking a few off until I'm happy with how it looks. And I end up squishing the layout quote together a little bit more so that your eye isn't having to jump quite so far. And then I just, I'm pulling up stickers all over the place and trying to create some white space, but not so much white space that you lose the idea of the rainbow concept that ties in with that quote. Now, for pictures for this one, I debated back and forth, and you can see I've got a whole pile of them there. I thought, maybe black and white will work, and then I thought, black and white on rainbow seems to be my go-to. I ended up really deciding I actually liked these little pictures where the face isn't so big and the colors aren't so overwhelming that they don't distract from the artistic quality of the layout, but they also don't get lost. So I'm using a picture of the boys in my family, and then one of me and my daughter at the bottom. And hey, yes, a multi-photo layout. That's always a good thing, right? And I mounted those onto white and then put those straight onto the black cardstock. And then I also am mounting my layout onto a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and outline it with a black pen to give a little separation between the base and the art piece. I'm using a La Plume pen here also, but a fine point one. That's also from SRM Stickers. And then I'm going to add on a couple of border stickers in blue to make those pictures pop a little more, along with a heart sticker. And I'm also going to add on some enamel dots, and then that's pretty much it. I'm not going to do much more to it. So this layout is really heavily focused on letter stickers and making those just really work for you. The enamel dots, I add a few red ones in the opposite corners by the pictures, and then I also at the end add in some black ones all around the quote work. And those I am not showing the process for, but you can see them in my final result. So next up, you are going to hop over to Caddy and visit her YouTube hop, and be sure to check out the whole playlist. But I also wanted to thank you for stopping by today, and I have a $10 scrapbook.com gift card to give away to one of you who leaves me a comment and is a subscriber, and I will pick that winner on January 25th, so make sure to stop back by and check in and see if it was you. Thanks so much for coming today.